allegiance. Okay, the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first thing we need to do is approve the agenda.
So moved. Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Now,
Ready to canvas?
canvas.
Okay, so I'm gonna hand David, these are our official results.
Okay.
And you can tuck, the results from the absentee for Lincoln. Election day to Mark. So what you're gonna do, Mark, is you're gonna go down the tape here and you're gonna read off how many votes that you each received. Same with you, Kurt, you're gonna be pretty easy for this one, and then you're just gonna follow down, so you'll see election day right there and absentee, so you're gonna do.
Okay. Start with Lincoln. Jim Carlin, 6 votes. Ashley Henson, 75, 2 undervotes for a total of 83. U.S. Representative for District 2. Number vote for is 1, Charlie McClintock is 37, and Joe Mitchell was 37. 83 total votes. Republican Governor, Eddie Andrews got 2. Randy Feenstra got 43, Zach Lane got 35, Brad Sherman got 1, Adam Steen got 0. Undervotes is 2 for a total of 83. Rep for Secretary of State, Paul Pate got 78, undervotes is 5 for a total of 83. Auditor of State, Chris Cornoyer got 39, Abigail Moss got 33, 11 undervotes for a total of 83. Treasurer of State, Robbie Smith got 75, 8 undervotes for a total of 83. Mike Bank for Secretary of Agriculture received 79 votes, 4 undervotes for a total of 83. Brenna Bird got a total of 73 votes, 10 undervotes for a total of 83. State Senator, District 27. Rocky Damiano got 16, and then Annette Sweeney received 63 votes, 4 undervotes for a total of 83. State Representative for District 53. Steve Pitcher received 77 with 600 votes for a total of 83. Republican County Treasurer. Ashley Bowen got 39, Joan Carter got 3, Kathy Olson 9, and Amanda Kriegel 25, with 700 votes for a total of 83. County Reporter, Benny Kemper got 74, with 900 votes for a total of 83. County Attorney Brett Herron received 73 votes with 1000 votes for a total of 83. U.S. Senator for on the Democrat side, Josh Turek received 16 votes, Zach Walls 7, for a total of 23, with 0 votes. And Democrat U.S. Representative District 2, Kathy Dalcher received 8 votes, Lindsey James received 9, Tweet Ball received 5, with 1 undervote for a total of 23. Democrat Governor Rob Sanders received 22 votes, right in with 1 for a total of 23. Democrat Secretary of State, total of 20 votes for Ryan Peterman, with 300 votes for a total of 23 votes. Democrat Auditor of State, Tyler Weetach, received 21 votes with 200 votes for a total of 23. Democrat Treasurer of State, John Norwood received 19 votes, 4 undervotes for a total of 23. Secretary of Agriculture on the Democrat side, Chris Jones received 21 votes, 200 votes for a total of 23. Attorney General Nate Willems received 21 votes with 200 votes for a total of 23 votes. senator for District 27, there were no write-ins, no overvotes, 23 undervotes for a total of 23. Democrat State Representative for District 53, zero write-ins, zero, or excuse me, 23 undervotes for a total of 23. Democrat County Treasurer, zero write-ins, 23 undervotes for a total of 23. Democrat County Recorder, zero write-in, 3 undervotes, or 23 undervotes for a total of 23. Democrat County Attorney, zero write-ins, zero undervotes for a total of 23. That is the conclusion of that.
So Mark, if you wanna initial that,
Is there a write-in?
right, you said there's a write-in on one of them, but the write-in name is gonna be on a different tape.
It says on here. Oh, must have been
So,
governor.
Democratic, you had a write-in. Tells you that it was for Democrat governor.
Okay,
So that write-in was.
it was for Bozo, better than wrong.
Bozo, that's better than.
For
Seriously?
Democrat.
You just wondered it. Is that what it said? You would. There's been stupid.
And so then we put it in,
So go ahead and initial. And you're gonna pass that down so everybody can initial.
I thought you were trying to just take my shoulder there from a second. Just not sign.
So you have.
Once. I got a lot of zeros.
Introduction key.
Yeah, I got like, there's some. I got all zeros until I get to the. That way, and then there was fives. So all the Republican, I got zeros. Until I get to, Democrat, United States Senator, Josh Turek, got 5. That is a total of 5. Then, District 2. Kathy Dollar got 3. Lindsey James got 2, for a total of 5. And then Democrat Governor Rob Sand, 5, for a total of 5. Democrat Secretary of State, Ryan Peterman, 5, for a total of 5. Same thing with Taylor, 5 for a total of 5. Democrat Treasurer of State, John Norwood, 5, total of 5. Same thing for Secretary of Agriculture, 5 for a total of 5. Attorney General, 5 for a total of 5. District 27, 0 write-in, total of 5, undervotes for 5. District 53, 0, undervotes for 5, for a total of 5. Democratic Treasurer, 0, undervotes for 5, for a total of 5. Same thing for Recorder, undervotes for 5, for a total of 5, to 0 at the beginning. And then Democratic County Attorney, 0, undervotes for 5, for a total of 5. And that's what I have on the official document.
Okay, so if you guys want to initial your reports, we're gonna pass them down.
Where do we just anywhere on the
Anywhere
first
on
page?
there. Yep, anywhere. Move on to the next precinct.
You get some initials out there,
they initialed that one.
both regular direction. Did that copy automatically on the ticket?
Yep,
Wow.
we upgraded the new machines and it does that for us. Wow.
Must be, you must have a way cool IT guy.
They had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, we had nothing to do with that, that was a mistake.
Okay, you're gonna do David's job now, but we're gonna switch it up a little bit, so I think it'll go faster for me to switch it up a little bit.
Was David slow?
Oh. Okay, so here's yours.
So I had to do it.
So let's go with Kurt reading on, and he'll say 28, that's the 26, and that's for election day. So Heather, you can verify that you got 26 for Jim.
Okay.
And then Mark, did you get 4 for Jim?
Saturday.
You're gonna look
You
right here. Yep.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so I would go that way, Kurt. Why don't you read off and then they can match up to you?
Ashley Hinson, election day, 123.
Yep.
Absentee 2. Total votes cast 149 to 6 absentee.
Cause he's got absentees, right?
Yep.
No. Oh, you got, yes, sorry. Just-
Yeah.
yeah.
Two.
So I'll just have the day of. stuff, right?
Election day, you had 500 votes in that category.
Yes.
Okay, then we'll go to District 2 representative. Yep. Charlie Clintock, 36 on election day, 3 absentee. Joe Mitchell, 96 to 3. Total cast, 132 to 6. Undervotes was 22 for election day.
How come the total votes, like I got 154, what does that mean? Is that, what was your two values?
Because they probably added these two were added together, they probably added them two together.
Okay. Good. Okay. That won't matter.
Republican governor. Andrews, election day, 4, absentee 2. Randy Feaster, 49 to 1. Zach Lane, 57 to 2. Brad, 13 to 1. Adam, 26 to 0. Total votes, 149 and 6. And then 500 votes for Heather McFadden.
Correct. Yep.
Secretary of State Paul Bate, election day, 138 votes, 5 absentee. 1 write-in for election day, 0 absentee. Total votes 139 to 5. Under votes were 15 and 1.
Okay.
Auditor of the state, Chris at 49 on election day, 2 absentee. Abby Moss, 89 to 4. Write-ins, 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes 139 to 6 with 15 undervotes. Treasurer of State, Robbie Smith, 132 to 5. Write-ins were 1 for election day, 0 for absentee. Total was 133 to 5, with 21 undervotes for election day and 1 for absentee. Then, Secretary of Agriculture, Mike Nag, 140. Election day votes to 5. For 140 total for 5, 14 undervotes, 1 absentee for the undervotes. Attorney General, Brenner Bird, 139 to 5. 139 to 5 for the total. 15 undervotes for election day, 1 for absentee. District 76, Derek Wolf, 139 election day votes to 5. For a total of 139 to 5. 15 undervotes for election day, 1 for absentee. District 3, Heather Knibble, 131 election day votes, 4 absentee. Write-ins, 4 for election day, 1 for absentee. 135 total votes for 5. 5 absentee, I mean. And then 19 undervotes with 1 absentee.
That can't be right.
Should we challenge that one?
Stand up there.
Republican County Treasurer, Ashley Bowen, 36 to 1, absentee. Jolene Harder, 30 to 1, absentee. Kathy, 18 election day votes to 1, absentee. Amanda Kriegel, 56 election day votes to 3. Write-ins were 1 on election day, 0 on absentee. Looking at a total of 141 on election day, 6 absentee. 1 overvote for election day and 12 under votes for election
What's
day.
the reminder on what's an overvote again?
Overvote is if they pick 2 people instead of.
That's what I remember. Okay. Yep, so they over.
Cancel my vote.
Correct, yeah, nothing gets counted on that,
So
so
just
just the
cancel
overvote.
So they just can't, yeah, throw it out, right? Yep.
County recorder, 1,134 to 5 absentee. Total write-ins, we had 1 on the absentee side. Total votes, 134 to 6. 20 undervotes on the election day, 0 on absentee. County Attorney, we had 131 votes, election day, 5 absentee. Write-ins were 5 on election day, 0 absentee, 136 total, 5 absentee total, 18 undervotes, 1 absentee undervote. Democrat United States Senator, I don't know why I had trouble with that.
It's still early.
Josh Turk, 34, election day votes to 4. Zach Wallace, 16-2. Total write-ins were 0. The total, or not total, write-ins totals were 0, there we go. And then total votes 50 on election day, 6 absentee. Don't want to do nothing after that. And then District 2, Kathy 15-1. Lindsay 22-4. Clint 11-1. Total votes was 48-6. 2 undervotes on the election day, 0 on absentee. Governor Rob Sand 50-5. Total votes 50-5. Undervotes 1 absentee. Secretary of State Ryan 48-5. Absentee votes. Total of 48-5. Undervotes election day 2 and 1 for absentee. Auditor of the state, 47 votes on election day, absentee was 5. For a total of 47-5, undervotes 3-1.
You didn't say the guy's name, though.
I quit saying,
Okay.
Taylor.
I'm looking over your shoulder.
okay, fine, I'll say him.
There's only one.
Treasurer of state, John Norwood, 48 on election day, 5 absentee, total of 48-5, undervotes was 2 on election day, 1 on absentee. Secretary of Agriculture, Chris, 48, election day, 5 absentee, for the total of 48-5, 2 undervotes on election day, 1 on absentee. Attorney General, Nate, 48-5, write-in, 1 on election day, for a total of 49-5. Undervotes were 1 and 1. District 76, Calvin, 47-5. Write-in was 1 for a total of 48-5. Undervotes were 2-1. District 3, Board of Supervisor, Democrat. Write-in totals 5 for election day, 0 absentee. Undervotes. That makes it a total of 5-0 too. Undervotes were 45 election day to 6 absentee. Democratic County Treasurer, write-ins 5 election day votes, 0 absentee, for a total of 5-0. Undervotes were 45-6. Then Democratic County Recorder, write-in totals, election day 5, absentee 0, for a total of 5-0. Undervotes 45-6. And then Democrat County Attorney, write-ins were 3-0, which makes that 3-0 total, with the undervote of 47-6.
I just wanted to apologize. It's saying that there's 2 names here. Like, whoa, we just got the name back. No, we're good.
Hey, stay in your lane.
I am. We're sharing the lane here.
I'll tell you what, next time you can go in there.
No, it's March for next time.
That was probably faster.
Yeah, you guys did a great job.
I had to do there.
So do the write-ins show up on the tape now?
They'll show on election day tapes, yes, absentee, no, that doesn't do it. Those they have to go through the ballots to get the write-ins.
Which one was yours, did you send?
Yeah, I watched them.
I did see
when they were doing that.
This one, oh, I didn't do that.
The lady who came in, was not impressed with the write-ins.
I don't care for the write.
That's mine.
It's okay
That's
if
yours.
it's a legit write-in, but when you're doing
Those are
and everything, it's wasting our election workers' time. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, that's one.
but hey, they get to vote.
Thank you.
It's part of our process of new.
Yes, he just did.
No, it's all the.
Yeah.
Got the views, you're gonna go show them.
Oh, you
Is
did.
it absentee?
That's all.
Don't forget the name. I will, name it be on here.
I can't see it from here. Yep, that was done.
Thank you. The election date, so you'll be going down the tape.
Oops. Okay, well, that.
What's going on in Fairway? We had no.
Parking lot for the
Yep.
parking lot.
They extended the parking lot for Fairway, so Fairway can give up that little strip for McDonald's.
Did I?
I forgot, we're getting a
Yeah.
McDonald's.
That's
I know, I know, I am a
And
McDonald's.
they wanted Dirk to take the sod and put it out here. Yeah,
Interesting.
he said nothing. I want to see the writings. There you go.
Thank you.
Why, you wrote those over flower?
I just want to see what names.
You can ask.
Huh?
You can ask for it.
Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and start.
Okay.
Dizer. US Senator. Jim Carlin, 32 total, 32 election days, 0 absentee. Ashley Henson. 159 election day and absentee was 7. 0 write-ins. 0 undervotes. Best Rep District 2, probably
Are
Clinton,
you gonna give us a total, or did I miss that?
191 to 7.
Okay, thank you.
Charlie McClintock. 62 total, 60 election day and 2 absentee. Joe Mitchell, 116. Total on the election day was 112 and 4 absentee. For total votes cast, 178, election day, 172 and 6. With 20 undervotes. 19 on election day and 1 on absentee. Republican governor, got 80 election day for Eddie Andrews and 0 absentees. 51 on the election day for Randy Feenstra and 2 absentees. Zach Lane receives 82 the election day and 3 absentee. Brad Sherman received 80 election day and 0 absentee. Adam Steen received 39 election day and 2 absentee. 1 write-in total on the election day and 0 absentee. Total votes cast was 189 on the election day and 7 on absentee with 200.
I have 191 total. I think my total is also.
It's with the 200 votes.
Combined.
That's with the 200 votes.
So what's your total again?
189.
So it's 189 plus 200 votes.
Okay.
It just says, the undervotes aren't counted on my total votes.
Okay, I did not know that.
Do get the math in your head on that.
I don't think it's that or
Matt.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, Mark.
That's all right. Secretary of State, 182 total. For Paul Pate, 175 on the election day and 7 absentee for a total of 175 and 7 with 0 undervotes for a total of 75 and 7. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 16 undervotes on the election day, it looks like. Election day for Auditor of State, Chris Cornoyer, election day 79, 4 absentee. Abigail Moss, 89 election day and 2 absentee. There were 23 undervotes on the election day and 1 undervote on absentee for a total 168 and 6. Smith on the election day received 165 and 6 absentee. For a total of 165 and 6 with 26 undervotes on the election day and 1 absentee. Secretary of Agriculture on the Republican side, Mike Knight received 176 votes and 7 absentee. Total votes cast 176 and 7. Undervotes were 15 with on election day and 0 absentee. Brenna Berg received on Republican Attorney General 177 on the election day and 7 absentee. Total votes cast was 178 on election day and 7 absentee with 13 under votes. 0 on absentee.
Brenna Bird had how many elect? 177?
177 election day
Okay, thank you.
and 7 absentee. All right, District 76 rep for Iowa State House, Derek Wolf received 177 total votes, 171 on the election day and 6 absentee. Total votes cast 178 with 172 on the election day and 6 absentee. So under votes were 19 on the election day and 1 absentee. County treasurer, Republican. Election day totals for Ashley Bolin were 42 with 0 absentees. Jolyn Harder received 9 votes with 0 absentees. Kathy Holt received 61 votes with 3 absentee. And Creekville received 61 votes and 4 absentee. Write-in totals were 0. Total votes cast 180 with 173 on election day and 7 absentee. And county recorder, Megan Kemper received 167 votes on the election day and 7 absentees. Total votes cast were 167 and 7 with 2,400 votes on election day. Republican County Attorney Brent Herron received 163 votes, 156 on the election day and 7 absentee. Total votes cast 166. Election day 159 with 7 absentee with 3,200 votes. Democrat United States Senator Josh Turek on the election day received 44 with absentee of 10 for a total of 54. Zach Walls on the election day was 26 to 4 absentees for a total of 30. Total was cast 84. Election day was 70 and 14 absentee, 200 votes. U.S. Rep District 2, the Democrat side, 19 votes total for Kathy Dalcher, 14 election day and 5 absentee. Lindsey James received 38 votes, 34 on the election day and 4 absentee. Clint Tweetball received 23 votes, 18 on the election day and 5 absentee. 0 write-ins, total votes cast 80 with 66 on the election day and 14 absentee. It's like 2 overvotes on election day, 4 undervotes on the election day. Democrat governor Rob Sand received 83 votes, 69 on election day and 14 absentee. Total votes cast 83, 69 on the election day and 14 absentee with 300 votes on the election day. Democrat Secretary of State Ryan Peterman received 68 votes on the election day and 12 absentees for a total of 80, with a total of 80 votes cast. All of those 68 and 12. Again, with 6 undervotes, 4 on the election day and 2 absentees. Democrat Editor of State Taylor received 80 votes, total 67 on the election day and 13 absentee. Votes cast 80 with 67 and 13. 600 votes, 5 on the election day and 1 absentee. Treasurer of State John Norwood received 80 votes, 67 on the election day and 13 absentee, for a total of 80. 600 votes, 5 on the election day and 1 absentee. Democrat Secretary of Agriculture Chris Jones received 82 votes, 68 on the election day and 14 absentee, for a total of 82, 68 on the election day and 14 absentee, 400 votes on the election day. Nate Willems received 80 votes, 67 on the election day and 13 absentee, 80 Total votes cast 67 on election day and 13 absentees, but 600 votes, 5 for election day and 1 absentee. Democrat State Representative District 76, Calvin Horner received 80 votes, 67 on the election day and 13 absentees. Total votes cast were 80, but 67 on the election day, 13 absentees, 6 total undervotes, 5 on the election day, and 1 absentee. Democrat County Treasurer, there were a total of 6 write-ins, 5 on the election day, 1 absentee. 80 undervotes, 67 on the election day, and 13 absentee. Democrat County Recorder had 2 total write-ins, 2 on the election day, 0 absentees, for a total of 2 votes cast on election day, with 84 undervotes, 70 on the election day, and 14 absentee. Democrat County Attorney, 0 write-ins, 86 undervotes, 72 on the election day, 14 absentee.
We're laughing at you. Now. I don't know why Dave's laughing, check it off my paper. It's not done. Pretty close. We got like, I call it halfway. Probably not. I got 11 o'clock before you're gonna be done in time for you to get there.
Taking longer than I thought it would. It's taking longer than I thought it would.
Yeah,
It's because you got. I'll cover for you.
It'll be faster.
We gotta go. See, I made my appointment at 3, so I could be here like.
Oh, I thought that he did last time, but it was like, half an hour.
With that. Bunch of candidates.
Present me this, because what's what is already shooting, was different. The agenda for wondering for the typical. Oh, or that's all, that's it, it's because she has it out. All right.
So do you read the whole thing, or what do I read or not read?
Yeah.
What's do you read in there?
There's that one.
Start.
There's.
Oh, that would make sense. That's the totals at
Yeah.
the top.
but what is it? What is that?
Glad.
This is one.
That's a little for you.
Yeah, hers.
Did I get the short one?
I said there might be write-ins. I just.
I don't know.
I'm trying to write in.
Split it up halfway.
No, we do stuff legally here.
You just gotta check it. That's better, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I can read it. I'm just.
just good to know, yeah.
You're good.
Let me know when you guys are ready. Who has it? You and David?
What's that?
Let me know when you're ready.
You guys are ready?
Okay, so
All right. Tama County,
I thought I'd read it.
Yep.
Oh,
Heather
I
makes it.
was gonna read it.
Yeah, wait your turn. Republican United States Senator Jim Carlin, total 35, election day 34, absentee 1. Ashley Henson, total 145, election day 134, absentee 11. Write-in totals, total 1, election day 1, absentee 0. See, total votes cast 181, election day 169, absentee 12. Overvotes 0 for both. Undervotes be 6 on election day, 2 absentees. Republican United States Representative District 2, Charlie McClintock, total, you just want election day and absentee, we don't need the total on each one, right? Is that a fair statement?
That's fair statement.
Okay, so election day 65, absentee 7. Joe Mitchell, election day 86, absentee 5. Write-in totals, 1 for election day, 0 for absentee. Total votes cast, 164, was 152 on election day, 12 on absentee. There's no overvotes, undervotes would be election day 23 and absentee 2. Eddie Andrews, election day 5, absentee 0. Randy Feenstra, election day 41, absentee 6. Zach Lane or Lon, I was forgetting.
Lane.
Lane. Geez, I should know that. Zach Lane, election day 75, absentee 2. Brad Sherman, election day 10, absentee 3. Abstain, election day 40, absentee 0. Write-in totals, 1 on election day, 1 on absentee. Total votes cast, 184, which was 172 on election day, and 12 absentee. No overvotes, undervotes was 3 on election day and 2 absentee. Republican Secretary of State, Paul Pate, election day 154, absentee 12. Write-in totals, 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes cast 167, which was election day 155, absentee 12. No overvotes, undervotes was 20 on election day and 2 absentee. Republican Auditor of State, Chris Cornier, election day 75, absentee 4. Abigail Moss, 75 on election day, 8 absentee. Write-in totals, 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes cast 163. Election day 151, absentee 12. No overvotes, undervotes was 24 for election day, 2 for absentee. Republican Treasurer of State Robbie Smith, 159, election day 146, absentees 13. Write-in totals, 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes cast 160 with 147 election day, 13 absentee. No overvotes, undervotes was 28 on election day and 1 absentee. Republican Secretary of State Mike Naig, election day 151, absentee 13. Write-in totals, 2 on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes cast 166 with 153 on election day and 13 absentee. No overvotes, undervotes, 22 on election day, 1 absentee. Republican Attorney General Brenna Bird, 147 on election day, 13 absentee. Write-ins, election day 1, absentee 0. Total votes cast 161. Election day was 148, absentee was 13. No overvotes, undervotes, 27 on election day, 1 absentee. Republican State Senator District 27, Rocky Damiano, election day 40, absentee 2. Annette Sweeney, we had election day 119, absentee 11. Write-in totals was 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes cast 173 with 160 election day, 13 absentee. No overvotes, undervotes was 15 for election day and 1 absentee. Republican State Representative District 53, Dean Fisher had 156 on election day, 11 absentee. Write-in totals was 2 on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes cast 169, election day was 158, absentee was 11. No overvotes, undervotes, election day was 17 and absentee was 3. Republican Board of Supervisor District 3, Heather Knebel, election day 129, absentee 10. Write-in totals, election day 12, absentee 2. Total votes cast 153, election day 141, absentee 12. Overvotes 0, undervotes 34 on election day and 2 absentee. Republican County Treasurer Ashley Bolin, election day 57, absentee 0. Jolyn Harger, election day 7, absentee 3. Kathy Holtz, 32 on election day, 3 absentee. Amanda Kriegel had 74 and absentee was 5. Write-in total 0. Total votes cast 181, election day 170, absentee 11. No overvotes, undervotes, there was 5 on election day and 3 absentee. Republican County Recorder Amelia Kemper, election day 149, absentee 13. Write-in totals, election day was 1, absentee 0. Total votes cast 163. Election day was 150, absentee was 13. No overvotes, undervotes was 25 on election day, 1 absentee. Republican County Attorney Brent D. Herron, election day 146, absentee 12. Write-in totals, election day 0, absentee 1. Total votes cast 159, 146 election day, 13 absentee. Overvotes 0, undervotes 29 on election day, 1 absentee. Democratic United States Senator Josh Turek, election day 24, absentee 7. Zach Walls, election day 17, absentee 4. Write-in totals 0, total votes cast 52, election day 41, absentee 11, no overvotes. Undervotes 3 on election day, 2 absentee. Democratic United States Representative District 2, Kathy Dolter, election day 7, absentee 2. Lindsey James, election day 20, absentee 6. Clint Twetball, election day 12, absentee 1. Write-in total 0, total votes cast 48, election day 39, absentee 9. No overvotes, undervotes, election day 5, absentee 4. Democratic Governor Rob Sand, election day 43, absentee 13. Write-in totals 1 on election, 0 absentee. Total votes cast 57, election day 44, absentee 13. No overvotes, no undervotes. Democratic Secretary of State Ryan Putterman, election day 37, absentee 8. No write-ins. Total votes cast 45, election day 37, absentee 8. No overvotes, undervotes, election day 7, absentee 5. Democratic Auditor of State Taylor Weddich, election day 39, absentee 7. No write-ins. Total votes cast 46, election days 39, absentee 7. No overvotes, undervotes, 5 on election day, 6 absentee. Democratic Treasurer of State John Norwood, election day 39, absentee 8. No write-ins. Total votes cast 47, election day 39, absentee 8. Overvotes 0, undervotes 5 on election day, 5 absentee. Democratic Secretary of Agriculture Chris Jones, election day 39, absentee 8. No write-ins. Total votes cast 47, election day was 39, absentee 8. No overvotes, undervotes 5 on election day, 5 absentee. Democratic Attorney General Nate Willems, election day 39, absentee 9. No write-ins. Total votes cast 48, election day 39, absentee 9. Democratic State Senator District 27, 1 write-in on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes 1 on election day.
Hang on a second.
Yep.
Back to Attorney General, did you say how many undervotes there were?
Undervotes 5 and 4.
Okay.
5 for election day, 4
Yep.
for absentee. Yep. And then, yeah, the Democratic State Senator District 27, write-in totals was 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes cast 1, which was election day 1, 0 absentee. No overvotes, undervotes was 53 or 43, sorry, on election day, and 13 absentee. Democratic State Representative District 53, write-in totals, election day 1, absentee 1. Total votes cast 2, election day was 1, absentee 1. No overvotes, undervotes was election day 43, absentee 12. Democratic Board of Supervisor District 3, write-in totals 0 election day, 1 absentee. Total votes cast 1, 0 election, 1 absentee. No overvotes, undervotes 44 on election day, and 12 absentee. Democratic County Treasurer, no write-ins. 0 for total cast votes, 0 for overvotes, undervotes was 44 on election day, 13 absentee. Democratic County Recorder, 0 for write-in totals, 0 for total votes cast, 0 for overvotes, undervotes 44, and 13 for election day and absentee. Democratic County Attorney, write-in totals, same, it's 0, 0, 0, and then 44 and 13.
Now we're done.
We have a lot of precincts, so we happy yet?
No,
No,
She's got at least 5 more.
I know, it's what, is there 14 or 12? I don't remember how many precincts there are.
Where do you want?
I'm just waiting for you to.
Just gotta go check. Oh, here. David wanted up ass.
Need to read off.
Oh.
And that part's not too bad.
Yeah.
Right here. I was like, what's that?
That would be a 4.5 hours, so.
The whole one for specific time, but I don't know.
Oh, these are all secrets are done.
Figure out the.
Yeah.
See what now?
Yeah. I've got that figured out.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Is this a long one?
You're gonna have to take over.
I said
Yeah.
we'll do a few.
No,
Yeah.
You're gonna have to take over for me. That would be in 4.5 hours.
Okay. My kids have a dentist appointment.
These are taking way longer than they were.
Yeah,
I thought we'd be done by like 9.
you'll. Okay, you want this one?
Yeah.
Right time, yeah.
Hey, that was folded nicely. Who did that?
Numbers are pretty good poll there. I don't know if that was good.
Representative United States Senator Jim Carlin. Election day 11, absentee 3. Ashley Henson. You want polls?
I just need what you got.
Okay. Ashley Henson, 36, election day 4. Absentee, 0 write-ins on both days. Overvotes 0, both. Undervotes 1 election day, 0 absentee. Representative District 2, McClintock, 18, election day, 3 absentee. Mitchell, 21, election day, 3 absentee. No write-ins. Overvotes, no write-ins. Undervotes, 9, election day, 1 absentee. Governor Andrews, 0, election day, 1 absentee. Finstra, 12, election day, 2 absentee. Lane, 22, election day, 3 absentee. Sherman, 1, election day, absentee, 0. Steen, 13, election day, 1 absentee. 0 write-ins, 0 overvotes, 0 undervotes for both. Secretary of State Pate, 40 election day, 6 absentee, no write-ins, no overvotes, undervotes, 8 election day, 1 absentee. State Auditor Corner, how you say that? Corner? Sure. 24 election day, 3 absentee. Moss, 12 election day, 4 absentee, 0 write-ins, 0 overvotes, undervotes, 12 election day, 0 absentee. State Treasurer Robbie Smith, 38 election day, 6 absentee, 0 write-ins, 0 overvotes, 10 undervotes, election day, 1 absentee. Secretary of Agriculture, Nag, 43, election day, 6 absentee, 0 write-ins, 0 overvotes, undervotes, 5 election day, 1 absentee. Attorney General Byrd, 42, election day, 6 absentee, 0 write-ins, 0 overvotes, undervotes, 6 election day, 1 absentee. State Senator District 27, M. Narrow, 5 election day, 1 absentee. Sweeney, 36 election day, 6 absentee, 0 write-in, 0 overvotes, undervotes, 7 election days, 0 absentee. Representative District 53, Fisher, 42 election day, 3 absentee, 0 write-ins, 0 overvotes, undervotes, 6 election day, 4 absentee. County Treasurer Ashley Boland, 21 election day, 1 absentee. Hager, 0 election day, 1 absentee. Holtz, 3 election day, 0 absentee. Kriegel, 22 election day, 5 absentee, 0 write-in, 0 overvotes, 2 undervotes, election day, 0 absentee. County Recorder Kemper, 44 election day, 7 absentee, no write-ins, overvotes 0, undervotes 4 election day, 0 absentee. County Attorney Herron,
40 election day, 5 absentee, 1 write-in election day, 0 write-ins, absentee, 0 overvotes. Undervotes, 7 election day, 2 absentee. State senator. Democratic now, Democratic United States Senator. Turek, 23 election day, 6 absentee. Walls, 9 election day, 3 absentee. No write-ins, no overvotes, 1 undervote, election day, 0 absentee. State Representative District 2, Dolter, 5 election day, 0 absentee. James, 13 election day, 2 absentee. Tweet Ball, 10 election day, 7 absentee. No write-ins, 1 overvote, election day, 0 absentee. Undervotes, 4 election day, 0 absentee. Governor, Rob Sand, 33 election day, 9 absentee, no write-ins, no overvotes, no undervotes. Secretary of State, Peterman, 30 election day, 9 absentee, no write-ins, no overvotes, 3 undervotes, election day, 0 absentees. State Auditor, WeTech, 29 election day, 9 absentee, 0 write-ins, 0 overvotes, 4 undervotes, election day, 0 absentee. Treasurer of State, Norwood, 29 election day, 9 absentee, no write-ins, no overvotes, 4 undervote, election day, 0 absentee. Secretary of Agriculture, Jones, 30 election day, 9 absentee, no write-ins, no overvotes, undervotes 3, absentee 0. Attorney General, Williams, 29 election day, absentee 8, 0 write-ins, 0 overvotes, undervotes 4 election day, 1 absentee. Senator District 27, election day write-in, 0, absentee 1, 0 overvotes, 33 undervotes, election day, 8 absentee. Representative District 53, 0 write-ins, 0 election day, 2 absentee, no overvotes, 33 undervotes, election day, 7 absentee. County Treasurer, write-ins, 1 election day, 1 absentee, 0 overvotes, 32 undervotes, election day, 8 absentee. County Recorder, write-ins, 0, overvotes, 0, undervotes, 33, election day, 9 absentee. County Attorney, 0 write-ins, 0 overvotes, undervotes, 33, election day, 9 absentee.
Pretty fast.
Folded?
Yeah.
You would go get to read them.
I'm not sure where folded.
Point of order, I do gotta leave to take my kids to the dentist, so whoever wants to. Take that, I'll you wanna finish the meeting out, who wants to
I
leave.
guess we can, doesn't matter.
It's not.
She's gotta leave.
I gotta leave now too, I had a dentist appointment, we thought it'd get over in an hour, and it did for my kids, so.
Just 3 count.
Is 3 okay?
3 is fine.
And I'll call in to listen, which doesn't call for verify, but.
Who gets there? Oh,
I guess it's just down to you guys to read it all then.
that's pretty soon. You with Richards if he wants us. That's what
Should've started early.
deputized, right? So I need,
You're reading.
I'm reading.
Thank you,
We'll lead on, Richard.
Toledo.
Toledo.
You ready?
Born.
Where's the,
Miss North,
missing the one that you would have read off of?
The she did?
That I just read off. I handed it to her.
You got
You
it.
got it here. Remember those?
Remember we handed it to you?
We signed off on it?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go. United States Senator Jim Carlin, election day 53, absentee 13. Ashley Hinson, 161, 17 absentee. Write-in total 3, 0 absentee.
Overvotes, 0 and 0. Undervotes, 19 and 6. Good with all that? Okay. Then for Representative District 2, Charlie McClintock, 52 and 9. Joe Mitchell, 130 and 9. Write-in 2 and 0. Total votes cast, 184, absentee 18, overvotes 1 on election day, 0 on absentee, undervotes 51, and then 118 absentee. Governor, Eddie Andrews, 6 and 3. Feenstra, 61 and 6. Lane, 95 and 11. Sherman, 6 and 0. Steen, 51 and 6. Write-in total 2, absentee 1. Total votes cast 221, absentee 27. 0 overvotes on either day. 15 undervotes on election day, 9 absentee. Secretary of State, Pate, 184 and 23. Write-in totals 1 and 0. 0 on absentee. Total votes cast 185, 23 absentee. Overvotes 0 on both days. Undervotes 51 on election day, 13 on absentee. Auditor of State, Cornell or whatever, 78 on election day, 4 absentee. Mass 116 and 15. Write-in 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Total votes cast 195. 19 on absentee, 1 overvote election day, 0 absentee, undervotes 40, election day 17 absentee. Treasurer of State, Roby Smith, 170, 19. Write-in totals 1 and 0. Total votes cast 171, election day 19 absentee. No overvotes either day, undervotes 65, election day 17 absentee. Secretary of Agriculture, Nate, 181 and 21. Write-in totals 2 and 0. Total votes cast 183, 21 absentee. No overvotes either day, undervotes 53, election day 15 absentee. Attorney General Byrd, 176 and 21. Write-in totals 2 and 0. Total votes cast 178, 21 absentee. No overvotes on either day. Undervotes 58, election day 15 absentee. Damiano, 35 and 5. Annette Sweeney, 171 and 20. Write-ins 1 and 0. Total votes cast 207, 25 absentee. No overvotes either day. Undervotes 29, 11 absentee. Representative District 53, 173 and 16. Write-ins 9 and 2. Total votes cast 182, absentee 18, undervotes 0 and 0. Overvotes 0 and 0. Undervotes 54 and 18 on absentee. Treasurer Boland, 74 and 5. Harger, 5 and 0. Holtz, 90 and 13. Kriegel, 62 and 18. Write-in totals were 0 and 0. Total votes cast 231, absentee 36. No overvotes either day. Undervotes election day 5, absentee 0. Recorder Kemper, 201 and 30. Write-in 0 and 0. Total votes cast 201 and 30. No overvotes either day. 35 undervotes on election day, 6 absentee. County Attorney Aaron, 182 and 20. Write-in 4 and 2. Total votes cast 186 and 22. No overvotes either day. Undervotes 50 on election day, 14 absentee. Go to the Democrat side now. State Senator Turek, 67 and 11. Walls, 39 and 8. Write-in 0 and 0. Total votes cast 106, 19 absentee. No overvotes either day. Undervotes on election day were 3, absentee were 0. Representative District 2, Dolter, 21 and 5. James, 51 and 9. Tweet it, is it Tweet Ball?
Tweet Ball.
Okay, 25 and 4. Write-in 0 and 0, total votes cast 97 and 18. Overvotes on election day 2, 0 absentee, undervotes on election day 10, absentee 1. For governor, Rob Sand, 108, 19, no write-ins on either day. 108 votes cast, 19 absentee, no overvotes either day, 1 undervote on election day, 0 absentee. Secretary of State Peterman, 102 and 18, write-in totals 1, on election day 0, absentee total votes 103 and 18, no overvotes either day, 6 undervotes on election day, 1 absentee. Auditor of State Weedich, 103 and 18, write-in total 0 and 0, total votes cast 103 and 18, no overvotes either day, 6 undervotes on election day, 1 absentee. Treasurer of State Norwood, 102 and 19, write-in totals 0 and 0, total votes cast 102 and 19, no overvotes either day, 7 undervotes on election day, none on absentee. Secretary of Ag Jones, 103 and 19, no write-in votes either day, total votes cast 103 and 19, no overvotes either day, undervotes 6 on election day, 0 absentee. Attorney General Willems, 103 and 19, no write-in votes either day, total votes cast 103 and 19, no overvotes either day, 6 undervotes on election day, 0 absentee. State Senator District 27, write-ins 9, absentee 0, total votes cast 9 and 0, no overvotes either day, undervotes 100 election day, 19 on absentee. Representative for District 53, 6 write-ins, 0 absentee, total votes cast 6 and 0, no overvotes either day, undervotes 103 on election day, 19 absentee. For Treasurer, 14 write-ins on election day, 2 absentee, total votes cast 14 and 2, no overvotes either day, undervotes election day 95, absentee 17. For Recorder, total write-ins on election day 3, absentee 0, total votes cast 3 and 0, no overvotes either day, undervotes 106, election day 19 absentee. For County Attorney, election day 3 write-ins, 0 absentee, total votes cast 3 and 0, no overvotes either day, undervotes 106, election day 19 absentee. Did you fall asleep over there?
Nope, one more. Oh, you did county attorney. Did you county attorney?
Yes.
You did.
That was the last one you did.
Oh, I must have felt.
You didn't fall asleep, I know better. There's these two.
The way it was.
Okay,
You're just reading.
there you go.
Who's here this time, Richard? Or Jasper there, that's why.
I'm gonna take a sip here real quick, wet my.
The second, the copy.
It's probably a good idea to let the public know too.
How many people do we have on there now? Just one now?
Heather.
Oh, Heather? What happened? Didn't we have a bunch for a while? Oh,
Everybody's working today.
how many more do we have?
2 or 3.
Looks like 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I'll make my, we're good. Oh, yeah, I haven't, did I just?
Nope.
I did not. All right, you ready? Okay, state senator, Republicans, Carlin 17, absentee 1, Hinson 51 and 7, write-ins 0 and 0, total votes cast 68 and 8, overvotes neither day 0, undervotes 3 on election day, 0 absentee. District 2, Charlie McClintock 29 and 1, Mitchell 30 and 7, write-ins 0 and 0, total votes cast 59 and 8, no overvotes on either day, undervotes 12 on election day, 0 absentee. For governor, Eddie Andrews 1 and 0, Feenstra 19 and 5, Lane 38 and 1, Sherman 2 and 0, Steen, 2 and 1. Write-in totals, 2 and 1. Total
Steen.
votes cast,
Steen, go back to Steen.
9 and 1.
You said 2. I think you're right, line.
Write-in lines are, okay, write-in totals, 2 and 1. Total votes cast, 71 and 8. No overvotes, no undervotes total. State, Pate, 60 and 7. Write-ins, 0 and 0. Total votes cast, 60 and 7. No overvotes either day, undervotes 11 on election day, 1 absentee. Auditor of State, Cornior, 30 and 5. Mass, 32 and 3. Write-in, 0 and 0. Total votes cast, 62 and 8. No overvotes either day, undervotes 9 on election day, 0 absentee. Treasurer of State, Roby Smith, 57 and 7. No write-ins either day. Total votes cast, 57 and 7. No overvotes either day, undervotes 14 on election day, 1 absentee. Secretary of Ag and NAG, 63 and 6. Write-in, 0 and 0. 63 total votes cast, 6 absentee. Overvotes 0, 0. Undervotes 8 and 2. Brenda Bird, 61 and 6. Write-in, 0, 0. Total votes cast, 61 and 6. No overvotes. Undervotes 10 on election day, 2 absentee. For District 27, Damiano, 17 and 0. Sweeney, 47 and 8. Write-ins 1 and 0 for absentee. Total votes cast, 65 and 8. No overvotes. Undervotes 6 and 0. For District 53, Fisher, 63 and 6. Write-ins 0 and 0. Total votes cast, 63 and 6 absentee. Overvotes 0 for both days. Undervotes 8 and 2. For County Treasurer, Boland, 24 and 1. Harder, 3 and 0. Holtz, 27 and 2. Kriegel, 13 and 5. Write-ins, 0 and 0. Total votes cast, 67 and 8. Overvotes, 0 and 0. Undervotes, 4 on election day, 0 absentee. For Recorder, Kemper, 63 and 8. Write-ins, 0, 0. Total votes cast, 63 and 8. Overvotes, 0 and 0. Undervotes, 8 on election day, 0 absentee. For County Attorney, Brent Herron, 58 and 7. Write-ins, 0 and 0. Total votes cast, 58 and 7. Overvotes, 0, 0. Undervotes, 13 on election day, 1 absentee. The Democrat side now, State Senator, 9 and 1 for Turek. Walls, 13 and 0. Write-ins, 0 and 0. Total votes cast, 22 and 1. Overvotes, 0 and 0. Undervotes, 0 and 0. For District 2 Representative, Dolter, 10 and 0. James, 10 and 1. Tweeted Ball, 1 and 0. Write-in totals, 0, 0. Total votes cast, 21 and 1. There were no overvotes. Undervotes, 1 on election day, 0 absentee. For Governor, Rob Sand, 21 and 1. Write-ins, 0 and 0. Total votes cast, 21 and 1. No overvotes. 1 undervote on election day, 0 absentee. For Secretary of State, Peterman, 18 and 1. There were no write-ins. Total votes cast, 18 and 1. No overvotes either day. Undervotes, 4 on election day, 0 absentee. For Auditor of State, Weedich, 18 and 1. No write-ins. Total votes cast, 18 and 1. No overvotes. Undervotes, 4 on election day, 0 absentee. Treasurer of State, Norwood, 17 and 1. No write-ins either day, 17 and 1 for total vote. No overvotes. Undervotes, 5 on election day, 0 absentee. For Secretary of Ag, Jones, 20 and 1. No write-ins. Total votes cast, 20 and 1. No overvotes. Undervotes, 2 on election day, 0 absentee. For Attorney General, Willems, 17 and 1. Write-in, 1 and 0. Total votes cast, 18 and 1. No overvotes. Election day, 4 undervotes, 0 absentee. Senator District 27, write-in totals 2 and 0. Total votes cast, 2 and 0. No overvotes. Undervotes, 20 on election day, 1 absentee. Representative District 53, write-in totals 3 and 0, total votes cast 3 and 0, no overvotes. 19 undervotes on election day, 1 absentee. For treasurer, write-in totals 1 and 0, total votes cast 1 and 0, no overvotes. Undervotes 21 on election day, 1 absentee. County recorder, write-in totals 2 and 0, total votes cast 2 and 0, no overvotes. Undervotes 20 on election day, 1 absentee. For county attorney, write-in totals 0, total votes cast 0, undervotes 0, overvotes 0, undervotes 21 on election day, 1 absentee.
Did an amazing job. On tour this.
I just can't wait to get to the dentist office.
What time
I gotta do that
you
tomorrow.
What's that?
Which I get 3
I gotta be there, but I'm good. We're good. How many more do we gotta do?
or after this one.
4 after this one? Okay,
Yeah,
we're good.
They should be pretty quick.
Yeah, as long as we're done by 10:30, I'm good.
Oh, what's this?
We'll sit here and wait till you get back.
There we go. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, Montour. Senator, Carlin, 17 and 0, Henson, 81 and 10, no write-ins, total votes cast, 98 and 10, no overvotes, undervotes 4 on election day, none on absentee. District 2, Charlie McClintock, 26 and 2, Mitchell, 56 and 6, no write-ins. Total votes cast, 82 and 8, 1 overvote on election day, no absentee, undervotes 19 and 2. Governor Andrews, 2 and 0, Speenstra, 29 and 3, Lane, 47 and 1, Sherman, 2 and 1, Steen, 20 and 5, no write-ins. Total votes 110. Overvotes 0 and 0, undervotes 2 on election day, 0 on absentee. Secretary of State, 86 and 9, write-ins 0 and 0, total votes cast 86 and 9, no overvotes. Undervotes, election day 16, 1 absentee. Auditor of State, Coroner, 40 and 6, Mass, 44 and 2, no write-ins. Total votes cast 84 and 8, overvotes none. Undervotes 18, election day, 2 absentee. Treasurer of State, Roby Smith, 83 and 8, no write-ins. Total votes cast 83 and 8, no overvotes. Undervotes on election day 19 and 2. Secretary of Ag, NAG, 89 and 8, write-ins none. Total votes 89 and 8, overvotes 0 and 0, undervotes 13 and 2. Attorney General Brenda Berg, 89 and 7, 1 write-in on election day, no absentees. Total vote cast 90 and 7, no overvotes. Undervotes 12 on election day, 3 absentee. For District 27, Damiano, 19 and 0, Sweeney, 74 and 8, no write-ins. Total votes cast 93 and 8, no overvotes. Election day 9 undervotes, 2 absentee. District 53, Fisher, 85 and 9, write-in 1 and 0, total cast 86 and 9, no overvotes. 16 overvotes on election day, 1 absentee. No, sorry, that was undervotes, 16 and 1. Still good? All right. Treasurer, Bolin, 46 and 6, Harger, 2 and 0, Holtz, 15 and 0, Kriegel, 32 and 4, write-in none, total votes cast 95 and 10, no overvotes, undervotes 7 on election day, 0 absentee. Recorder, Kemper, 83 and 10, no write-ins, total votes cast 83 and 10, no overvotes, undervotes 19 on election day, 0 absentee. For attorney, Brent Herron, 81 and 9, no write-ins, total vote 81 and 9, no overvotes, undervotes 21 election day, 1 absentee. For Democrat State Senator, 30-5. For Turek Walls, 15-2. No write-ins. Total votes cast, 45-7. Overvotes, 0. Undervotes, 1 on election day, 1 absentee. For District 2 Representative, Dolter, 8-1. James, 19-5. Tweed Ball, 11-0. No write-ins. Total votes cast, 38-6. Overvotes, 2 election day, 1 absentee. Undervotes, 6 election day, 1 absentee. For Governor, Rob Sand, 45-8. Write-ins, none. Total votes cast, 45-8. No overvotes. Undervotes, 1 election day, 0 absentee. Secretary of State, Peterman, 43-7. No write-ins. Total votes cast, 43-7. No overvotes. Undervotes, 3 election day, 1 absentee. Auditor of State, Weidish, 43-7. No write-ins. Total votes, 43-7. Overvotes, none. Undervotes, 3 election day, 1 absentee. Treasurer of State, Norwood, 42-7. No write-ins. Total votes, 42-7. No overvotes. Undervotes, 4 on election day, 1 absentee. Secretary of Ag, Jones, 42-7. Write-ins, 1-0. Total votes, 43-7. No overvotes. Undervotes, election day, 3, absentee, 1. Willems, this is Attorney General Willems, 43-7. No write-ins. Total votes cast, 43-7. Overvotes, none. Undervotes, 3 on election day, 1 absentee. For Senator District 27, write-ins, 3, no absentees. Total votes cast, 3-0. No overvotes. Undervotes, 43 on election day, 8 absentee. Representative District 53, write-ins, 4-0. Total votes, 4-0. No overvotes. Undervotes, 42-8. County Treasurer, write-ins, 4-1. Total votes cast, 4-1. No overvotes. Undervotes, 42-7. County Recorder, write-ins, 2-0. Total votes, 2-0. Overvotes, none. Undervotes, 44-8. County Attorney, write-ins, 1-0. Total, 1-0. No overvotes. Undervotes, 45-8. Tama. This is Tama.
For David, that.
Okay.
Names in here.
And I think, I hope so too. Are we good over there? Oh, you're still holding.
Proud of me.
Do you really need 2 copies?
Just initial, I'll do the rest.
Oh, yeah, we got initial that go, but still.
Jeez, then she yelled at me.
Yeah.
Staple it too, just for the heck of it. We gotta go March time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine. You might have to drive a little faster.
No, I'm right past it.
You might have to step on the accelerator.
All I know is that our jailer drives way under the speed limit. 10 miles under the speed limit. Mean to get that time. Yeah.
Ain't safe.
Hey, we ready?
Yep.
Okay. This is Tama. Carlin, 39-8. Pinson's 160-16. No write-ins. Total 199-24. No overvotes. Undervotes 12-5. Representative District 2, McClintock, 75-6. Mitchell, 90-12. 1 write-in, 0 absentee. Total votes 166-18. No overvotes. Undervotes 45-11. Governor Andrews, 9-0. Feenstra, 57-4. Lane, 63-4. Sherman, 8-4. Steen, 48-8. Write-ins, 2-2. Total votes 187-22. No overvotes. Undervotes, election day 24, absentee 7. Secretary of State, Pate, 170-22. Write-in 0, total votes 170, 22. Overvotes none, undervotes 41 on election day, 7 absentee. For North, 83-7, Mass 83-14, write-ins 1 and 0, total votes 167 and 21, no overvotes, undervotes 44 on election day, 8 absentee. State, Roby Smith, 162-21, 1 write-in, 1 and 0. Total votes 163 and 21, overvotes none, undervotes 48 on election day, 8 absentee. Secretary of Ag, NAG, 170 and 20. Write-in 1, 0 and 1. The write-in was for absentee. Total votes 170, 21. Overvotes none. Undervotes 41 election day, 8 absentee. Attorney General Byrd, 163 and 20. Write-ins 2 and 0. Total votes 165 and 20. No overvotes. Undervotes 46 election day, 9 absentee. Senator District 27, Damiano 47 and 8. Sweeney 131 and 14. No write-ins. Total votes cast 178 and 22. No overvotes. Undervotes 33 and 7. Representative District 53, Dean Fisher, 157 and 19, write-in 7 and 0. Total votes cast, 164 and 19, no overvotes. Undervotes, election day, 47, 10 absentee. District Supervisor 2, Turner, 157 and 17, write-ins 1 and 0. Total votes cast, 158 and 17, no overvotes. Undervotes, 53 on election day, 12 absentee. For treasurer, Boland 76 and 10, Harder 4 and 0, Holtz 76 and 10, Kriegel 52 and 8, no write-ins. Total votes cast 208 and 28, no overvotes. Undervotes 3 and 1. For recorder, Kemper 179 and 24, write-ins 0. Total votes cast 179 and 24, no overvotes. Undervotes 32 and 5. For county attorney, Perrin 154 and 22, write-ins 4 and 0. Total votes cast 158 and 22. No overvotes. Undervotes 53 and 7. For Democrat state senator, Turek 65 and 15, Walls 35 and 7, write-ins none. Total votes cast 122. Overvotes none, undervotes 3 and 2. Getting dizzy, so hang on just a second, guys. Representative for District 2, Dolter 21 and 6, James 47 and 12, Tweedet Ball 26 and 4, write-in none. Total votes cast 94 and 22. Overvotes 2 and 1, undervotes 7 and 1. For governor, Sands 124, write-in 1 and 0. Total votes cast 101 and 24. Overvotes 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Undervotes 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Secretary of State Peterman 94 and 23, write-ins none. Total votes 94 and 23. No overvotes. Undervotes 9 and 1. And then Auditor of State Wedge 93 and 23, write-ins 1 and 0. Total votes 94 and 23. No overvotes. Undervotes 9 and 1. Treasurer of State Norwood 90 and 23. Total write-ins 1 and 0. Total votes cast 91 and 23. Overvotes none. Undervotes 12 on election day, 1 absentee. Secretary of Ag Jones 93 and 23. No write-ins. Total votes cast 93 and 23. Overvotes 0. Undervotes 10 on election day, 1 absentee. For Attorney General Willems 92, 23. Write-in totals, 1 and 0. Total votes cast, 93 and 23. Overvotes, none. Undervotes, 10 and 1. District 27, State Senator. Write-in totals, 7 and 2. Total votes cast, 7 and 2. No overvotes, undervotes, 96 and 22. State Representative 53, write-ins 8 and 1, total votes cast 8 and 1, no overvotes, undervotes 95 and 23. Supervisor District 2, write-ins 6 and 1, total votes cast 6 and 1, no overvotes, undervotes 97 and 23. County Treasurer, write-ins 19 and 0, total votes 19 and 0. Overvotes, none. Undervotes, 84 on election day, 24 absentee. County Recorder, write-ins 6 and 1, total votes cast 6 and 1. Overvotes, none. Undervotes, 97 and 23. And County Attorney, write-ins 7 and 1, total votes cast 7 and 1, overvotes 0, undervotes 96 and 23.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Take the copy off?
I did.
Have a girl.
Thank you. Oh,
Elron,
Elron.
big city.
I'm gonna stand up real quick. I've been sitting too
You
long.
say you're getting dizzy?
I was getting dizzy there because I was running out of breath.
Take a breath.
I'm not giving you CPR.
Richard.
Do not give mouth to mouth.
No, Lee, don't do that.
I can do the chest compression. I used to teach.
I've done that before. Back when you used to get mouth to mouth. Now you don't do that anymore.
Alright,
Just keep the heart moving. Ready?
Yep.
We're doing Elveron. State Senator Carlin, 9 and 1. Hinson, 39 and 0. No write-ins. The total is 48 and 1. No overvotes, undervotes, and 1 on election day, 0 absentee. District 2, McClintock, 10 and 1. Mitchell, 33 and 0. No write-ins. Total votes, 43 and 1. Overvotes, none. Undervotes on election day, 6, 0 absentee. For Governor, Andrews, 1 and 0. Feenstra, 10 and 0. Lane, 23 and 0. Sherman, 3 and 0. Steen, 10 and 1. Write-ins, 2 and 0. Total votes cast, 49 and 1. No overvotes, no undervotes. Secretary of State, Pate, 40 and 0. Write-ins, 0 and 1. Total votes, 40 and 1. Overvotes, none. Undervotes, 9 election day, 0 absentee. Cornor, I'll get that right eventually, 19 and 0. Mass, 19 and 0. Write-ins, 0 and 1. Total votes cast, 38 and 1. There were no overvotes. 11 undervotes on election day, 0 absentee.
I don't
Treasurer
think it's Cornoyer.
Cornoyer, okay,
It's tough.
I'll try and remember that. Secretary of State Smith, 37 and 0. Write-in, 0 and 1. Total votes cast, 37 and 1. No overvotes. Undervotes, 12 on election day, 0 on absentee. Secretary of Ag, at NAG, 44 and 0. Write-ins, 1 and 1. Total votes, 45 and 1. There were no overvotes. Undervotes, 4 on election day, 0. Attorney General Brenda Berg, 40 and 0. Write-ins, 0 and 1. Total votes cast, 40 and 1. There were no overvotes. Undervotes, 9 and 0. State Senator, District 27, Damiano, 9 and 0. Sweeney, 36 and 0. Write-in, 0 and 1. Total votes, 45 and 1. There were no overvotes. Undervotes, 4 on election day, 0. District 53, Fisher, 43 and 0. Write-in, 0 and 1. Total votes cast, 43 and 1. No overvotes. Election day, 6. Absentee, 0. County Treasurer, Boland, 12, 0. Harger, 4, 0. Holtz, 12, 1. Kriegel, 16, 0. No write-ins, 44 and 1 for total votes. No overvotes, undervotes 5 on election day, 0 absentee. For recorder, Kemper, 40 and 0, write-in, 0 and 1. Total votes cast, 40 and 1. No overvotes, undervotes, 9 and 0. County attorney, Karen, 36 and 1, write-in, 2 and 0. Total, 38 and 1. Overvotes, none. Undervotes, 11 election day, 0. Democrat, state senator, Turek, 13 and 2. Walls, 8 and 1, write-in, none. Total votes, 21 and 3. No overvotes, no undervotes. State Rep District 2, Dolter, 3 and 0. James, 13 and 3. Tweeted Ball, 5 and 0. No write-ins. Total votes, 21 and 3. No overvotes or undervotes. For governor, Sam, 21 and 3. Write-ins, none. Total votes, 21 and 3. No over or undervotes. Secretary of State, Peterman, 20 and 3. Write-ins, none. Total votes, 20 and 3. No overvotes. Undervote, 1 on election day, 0 absentee. Auditor of State, Wittich, 19 and 3. Write-in, none. Total, 19 and 3. No overvotes, undervotes, 2 election day, and 0 absentee. Treasurer of State, Norwood, 19 and 3. No write-ins. Total votes, 19 and 3. No overvotes. Undervotes, 2 and 0. Democrat Secretary of Ag, Chris Jones, 18 and 3. Write-ins, none. Total votes, 18 and 3. No overvotes. Undervotes, 3 on election day and 0. Attorney General Willems, 18 and 3. No write-ins. Total votes, 18 and 3. Overvotes, none. Undervotes, 3 and 0. Senator District 27, write-in, 3 and 1. Total, 3 and 1. No overvotes. Undervotes, 18 and 2. State Rep District 53, write-ins, 2 and 1. Total votes cast, 2 and 1. No overvotes. Undervotes, 19 and 2. For County Treasurer, 2 and write-ins, 2 and 1. Total votes, 2 and 1. No overvotes. Undervotes, 19 and 3. County Recorder, write-ins, 1 and 0. Total votes, 1 and 0. No overvotes. Undervotes, 20 and 3. So 20 on election day, 3 absentees. County Attorney, 1 and 0. Total votes, 1 and 0. No overvotes. Undervotes on election day, 20. 3 absentees. Ooh, that is close. How are we doing?
Okay, you got this one and the last one.
All right. Go. Give. This one is Chelsea.
Chelsea. Question.
You're good.
Who's ready? All right. State Senator. Let me get my ready. Harlan, 13 and 0. Henson, 52 and 3. Write-ins, 1 and 0. Total votes, 66 and 3. No overvotes. Undervotes, 1 and 3. District 2 State Rep, Charlie McClintock, 19 and 3. Mitchell, 39 and 0. Write-in, 1 and 0. Total votes, 59 and 3. No overvotes, 8 and 3 for undervotes. Governor, Andrews, 3 and 0. Feenstra, 21 and 1. Lane, 30 and 1. Sherman, 3 and 0. Steen, 9 and 2. Write-ins, 1 and 0. Total votes, 67 and 4. There were no overvotes, undervotes, 0 and 2. So it's 2 for absentee. Secretary of State Paul D. Pate, 56 and 3. Write-in, 1 and 0. Total votes, 57 and 3. No overvotes, undervotes, 10 and 3. Auditor of State Cornier, Chris, 22 and 0. Sorry, Abigail, 36 and 4, write-ins 1 and 0. Total votes cast, 59 and 4, overvotes none, undervotes 8 on election day, 2 absentee. Treasurer of State, Smith, 55 and 2, write-in 2 and 0, total votes 57 and 2, no overvotes. Undervotes 10 on election day, 4 absentee. Secretary of Ag, 59 and 3, write-in 1 and 0, total votes 60 and 3, no overvotes. Undervotes 7 and 3. Attorney General Byrd, 59 and 2, write-in 2 and 0, total votes 61 and 2, overvotes 0, undervotes 6 and 4. Senator District 27, Damiano, 14 and 0, Sweeney, 43 and 5, write-in 1 and 0, total votes 58 and 5, no overvotes. Undervotes 9 and 1. District 53 Rep, Fisher, 51 and 2, write-in 4 and 0, total votes 55 and 2, no overvotes, undervotes 12 and 4. County Treasurer, Bolin, 14 and 1, Harder, 4 and 0, Holtz, 24 and 0, Kriegel, 23 and 5, write-in none, total votes 65 and 6, overvotes none, undervotes 2 and 0. County Recorder, Kemper, 61 and 5, write-in 1 and 0, total votes 62 and 5, overvotes 0, undervotes 5 and 1. County Attorney, 50 and 2, Brent Herron, 50 and 2, write-in 4 and 0, total 54 and 2, no overvotes, undervotes 13 and 4. Democrat, State Senator, Turek, 12 and 3, Walls, 2 and 2, write-in 1 and 0, total votes 15 and 5. Overvotes none, undervotes 1 and 0. State Rep District 2, Zolter 2 and 0, James 11 and 5, Tweeted Ball 1 and 0, write-ins 1 and 0, total votes 15 and 5, no overvotes, undervotes 1 and 0. Governor Sand 16 and 5, no write-ins, total votes 16 and 5, there were no over or undervotes. Secretary of State Peterman, 14 and 5, no write-ins, total votes 14 and 5, no overvotes, undervotes 2 and 0. Auditor of State Wiggins, 14 and 5, no write-ins, total votes 14 and 5, no overvotes, undervotes 2 on election day, 0 absentee. Democrat Treasurer of State John Norwood, 14 and 5, no write-ins, total votes 14 and 5, no overvotes, undervotes 2 and 0. Secretary of Ag Chris Jones, 14 and 5, no write-ins, 14 and 5 was the total, no overvotes, undervotes 2 and 0. Attorney General Willems, 14 and 5, no write-ins, total votes 14 and 5, overvotes none, undervotes 2 and 0. Senator for District 27, there were no write-ins, no votes cast, no overvotes, undervotes 16 and 5. For District 53, again, no write-ins, no totals, no total votes cast, no overvotes then. There were 16 undervotes and 5. And Treasurer, no write-ins, no total votes, no overvotes, undervotes 16 and 5. The Recorder, all the same, no write-ins, no total votes, no overvotes, undervotes were 16 and 5. And then for County Attorney, it was no write-ins, no votes, no overvotes, 16 and 5 for undervotes. This is the last one?
Last one.
All right, almost there. Oh, yeah, he said that. This one is Indian settlement. Wow, this would be a hard one for me. Go find it.
I think you're probably all zero.
All zeros.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of zeros in this. What's up with that? Okay, we ready? All right. Senator Garland, 1 and 0. Ashley, 0 and 0. Write-in, 0 and 0. Total votes 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. District 2, McClintock, 1 and 0. Mitchell, none. Write-ins, 0 and 0. Whoa, oh yeah, that's right.
Did one person vote?
I think so.
Probably for Republican, yeah.
Total votes cast, 1 and 0. Undervotes, none. Overvotes, none. Okay, Eddie Andrews, 1, 0. The rest got none. Total votes cast, 1 and 0. No overvotes, no undervotes. Representatives, us, Republican Secretary of State. Pate, 1 and 0. No write-ins. Total votes, 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. Auditor of State. Fournier, 1 and 0. Mass, 0, 0. Write-in, 0, 0. Total votes, 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. Treasurer of State, Roby Smith, 1 and 0. No write-ins. Total votes, 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. Secretary of Ag, Mike Nag, 1 and 0. No write-ins. Total votes, 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. Attorney General, Brenna Berg, 1 and 0. No write-ins. Total votes, 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. State Senator Damiano, 1 and 0. And Sweeney, 0, 0. No write-ins. Total votes cast, 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. For State Rep 53, Fisher, 1 and 0. No write-ins. The total votes, 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. Treasurer. The only one who got a vote was Harder. 1 on election day. Everybody else was zeros. Total votes cast 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. For Recorder, Kemper, 1 and 0. No write-ins. Total votes 1 and 0. Overs and unders were 0. County Attorney, Aaron, 1 and 0. Write-in 0. Total votes cast 1 and 0. No overs, no unders. Okay, here's the numbers. State Senator for Democrats, Turret, 35 and nothing. Balls, 13 and nothing. Write-ins, 0 and 0. Total votes cast, 48 and nothing. No overs, no unders. State Rep, District 2, Dolter, 14-0. James, 18-0. Tweedick Ball, 15-0. No write-ins. Total votes, 47 and 0. No overvotes. 1 undervote. Election day, 0 absentee. Governor, Sand, 48 and 0. No write-ins. So the total's 48 and 0. No overs, no unders. Secretary of State, Peterman, 46 and 0. No write-ins. 46 and 0 were the totals. No overvotes. 2 undervotes. 2 to 0 for undervotes. Auditor of State, Weedich, 45 and nothing. Write-ins, 0. So total votes 45 and 0. Overvotes, nothing. Undervotes, 3 election days, 0 absentee. Treasurer of State, Norwood, 45 and nothing. I should probably say 0, probably, right? Totals, the write-in total 0. Votes cast 45 and 0. Overvotes 0. Undervotes 3 and 0. Secretary of Ag, Chris Jones, 46 and 0. Write-ins 0. Total votes cast 46 and 0. Undervotes 0. Excuse me, that was overvotes 0. Undervotes is 2 and 0. Attorney General Willems, 47 and 0. Write-ins 0. Total votes cast 47 and 0. Overvotes 0, 0. Undervotes 1 and 0. Senator District 27, write-ins 6 and 0. Total votes cast 6 and 0. Overvotes 0. Undervotes 42 and 0. State Rep 53, write-ins 5 and 0. Total votes cast 5 and 0. No overvotes. 43 undervotes to 0. Treasurer, write-ins 7 and 0. Total votes cast 7 and 0. Overvotes 0, 0.
undervotes 41 and 0. County recorder, 4 write-ins, 0 absentee, total votes 4 and 0, overvotes 0, undervotes 44 and 0. County attorney, write-ins 2 and 0, total votes cast 2 and 0, no overvotes, undervotes 46 and 0. That is the end of my list. Any questions, concerns?
So,
Can we redo that?
I could do it again, you want to?
Oh, zero.
Yeah, it's gonna be close, yeah, there you go.
so for the resolution, when you guys go to hopefully approve that, we have on there that there was 1,975 people that voted on election day at the polls. 231 people voted absentee for a total of 2,206 people who voted completely. Out of all those results, the people to be nominated and to move on to the general election will be Republican County Supervisor District 2, David Turner, Republican County Supervisor District 3, Heather Nibble, Republican County Reporter Emily Kemper, Republican County Attorney Brett Aaron. Those that did not receive enough votes to move on to be nominated was the Democratic Party County Supervisor District 2, Democratic County Supervisor District 3, Democratic County Treasurer, Democratic County Reporter, Democratic County Attorney, and the Republican County Treasurer did not receive enough votes to be nominated.
Okay, so I make a motion that we approve resolution 6-09-2026A certification of canvas of Tama County election results of the primary election.
And I'll second it.
That is a resolution, so roll call, Hilmer,
Aye.
Turner,
Aye.
and Kupka.
Aye.
Alright,
So the treasurer goes to,
treasurer goes to county convention. They have not set a date for that yet.
what is that? Just, they have just a vote there?
The Republican Party, so, their delegates are the ones that do that, so the delegates will nominate who they would like to see as treasurer. If whoever is there to be nominated has 5 minutes to give a speech of how and why they should be elected. Once that is done, then the delegates are the only ones to vote, so they will vote to see who will be the next treasurer, and it is by a majority.
Yeah, I read somewhere too, doesn't even have to be, they can nominate somebody that wasn't even in the primary.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's true.
That's weird.
And
The way I understand it, it's like they vote and then just whoever's the smallest drops off.
after the second round, you can't drop anybody until the second round.
Yeah.
So basically it's 50 plus 1. Majority vote, whatever it is. So-
Interesting.
So, yeah, so it's the delegates who were at the caucus is on the list.
Yeah, whoever's registered at the
Yeah.
caucus time. So we
So-
understood.
So like, and there's a lot of people that don't participate anywhere else, so. But that's the way it is. So it's the chair of the Republican Central Committee has to send out a notice of call to convention, date, time, and location. And then all those who are delegates will be notified by mail. That was decided last night, so. Sometime, and I think is it a 10-day window basically?
She said, yep.
So the earliest they could do it would be when, if it was today, if they sent the stuff out today, right? This is what, June the 8th,
No, it'd be nice.
9th. The earliest they could do it would be like the 23rd June, 24th, somewhere here. That's assuming everything was done quick.
So we got a little time, they got a little time,
Yeah.
don't they?
And you would have, there's no Democrats as of right now for you and Heather?
Correct.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second it.
Aye.
All in favor, said aye.
Aye.
There we go. We're adjourned as of 10:18.